For this cause, God shall send them strong delusions. Right? That they should believe a lie. Y'all believe what y'all see on TV. Y'all believe that the people that's on TV living this amazing life. The homosexuals got the best life. These women that acting like bulldoggers out here, you know what I mean? Like they run the world. Y'all confused. That is a delusion to keep y'all in captivity and keep y'all in sin.
If I could bet, I would have bet it. You said you can't take no money. Give me $100. Give
your oppressor. Give it proof to it.
It is dry scale, even leprosy.
That's why they have to jump in, right? Jump the car off. So, what's keeping your car running right now? What's generating electricity right now? I say it's a high power.
Right.
That's keeping that electricity going.
I never said I don't believe in God. I just don't believe in the Bible.
You just don't believe in the Bible. Okay, so that's a whole nother discussion.
The thing, why I don't believe in the Bible is the Bible was wrote by somebody like you, me. Yeah. And then it went with his hand, his hand, his hand, his hand, his hand. He added something, he added something, he added something, he added something. He added something, he added something. And we all mean.
Why this?
You know what I'm saying?
What's 2 plus 2?
Oh.
Where you learn that from?
You got a question, just talk to us when you talk. That's all.
What?
Hey, you got it. We don't need the mic. I don't even know if we can record you.
Yeah.
You learned 2 plus 2 out of a book that was written by a man. Matter of fact, all books.
That's right.
Was written by man. Right? So do we throw the book away? If we reading a book that's telling us how to build skyscrapers or how to put a car together, just like we were talking about the alternator, do we throw the book away? You see what I'm saying? So we have a book that's telling us how to live our lives properly. You know what I'm saying?
Am I? Check.
Hey, cut that off real quick until we properly get set up. So we got a Bible. The Bible, what we saying is the Bible is not only a history book, but it's also our instruction manual to life. Right? Now, is it good to eat pork? Just out of your saying, what does science say? Is pork good for you?
What people say, no, it ain't. But
what people say, no, it ain't, right?
We pretty much all that were raised on pork, though.
All of us, you know what the number 1 killer of the black man over 34? High blood pressure, diabetes.
That's right.
We don't know how to eat.
I just had a diabetic attack. That's why I got my shirt off in the Burger King. I was in there about to pass out. That's why I walked out that motherfucker with my shirt off.
You see what I'm saying? But we have a book that tells us how to eat.
Right.
That's all we saying. You got a book from the Creator. It was published by men, but it's the words of the Most High.
Right.
And yes, throughout translations, you do lose meaning. I'm not finna sit here and lie to you and say you don't lose meaning throughout the translations.
All right. Well, let me do this with you before I go before the break call. Let me say this to you. I was locked up one time. This is what did this partially, but mostly what made me kind of stop reading the Bible. I was locked up one time due to I was in a 4-man cell, but I was in a cell by myself. They put a junkie in the cell with me. It was a heroin junkie. Came in, he was asleep most of the time. But when he rolled over and he woke up, he said, I was laying on my bed reading my Bible. And he was like, he was destroyed the Bible to me. You know what I mean? He told me that the Bible contradicts itself. And then he showed me how. In the Bible, when as we raised, we taught Adam and Eve, the first man and woman on earth, right?
Yeah, but see, that ain't what we teach.
See, that might be different. That might be different.
So we not Christians. And we not here teaching religion. We not here to tell you to join no organization or to pay us no time.
Right.
What we see in the book as a nationality, and that the people that are in the book were our forefathers. And that the book was only written for the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That everybody in the book is black, or anybody in the book is of color.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And yes, the Christianity, and we telling our people to come out of Christianity because they're telling us lies. But on the sixth day, he created male and female. He created he them. Right? Adam was just one of those people that were given the breath of life, which separated him. And when he was given the breath of life, he was given instruction.
That right there made kind of what he said, what dude made sense to me. Because it's partially what he said. He was like, you know what I mean? If Adam and Eve were the first man and woman on earth,
right?
How did they have two boys and then one of their sons go out and marry a woman?
They married somebody because it was already people here. But Adam just means man. Adam itself, Adam, it means man. So when he took that Adam, when he took that one man, he just gave him that breath of life, which was the instructions, which was the law, statutes, and commandments. He gave him an instruction, and he wanted him to have dominion over the earth. You see what I'm saying? He broke that instruction, not the woman, because he didn't give the instruction to the woman. He gave it to Adam. He told him, you don't eat from that tree, right? Even the tree, all of its metaphors. What do you call a snake today? If I called you a snake, what would that be?
Depending on what would you intend?
What would if I said, man, there's a lot of snakes out here? What do you think I'm talking about?
Kniving people, like
Street term.
I can't really.
I'll say you acting like a serpent. You acting like a snake.
Sneaky.
Right, you acting slick. So he said a serpent was in the garden. He ain't talking about an actual snake. It's all metaphor. You talk about a tree. You talk about you got a family well, a family tree. When you talk about fruit, right? What's the fruit of your loins? Or the apple don't fall too far from the what? From the tree. Come on now. You see what I'm saying? So it's all metaphors, and all that stuff has to be retaught. Like even the Adam and Eve story, that's one of the hardest things to eat. You know what I'm saying? You want to build yourself up before you go to Genesis or you go to Revelation. Because it's all metaphor. The trees were actually nations of people. Right? And the fruit is just like saying the fruit of their loin. And so out of her bringing the fruit, she ate the fruit and then gave the fruit, and they ate the fruit together. You know what I'm saying? And they ended up having two kids out of that fruit. Out of them, that's how those two kids came. Cain and Abel. And one was of the serpent, one was from the snake, and one was from Adam. But all that stuff, they're gonna tell you that a total snake came in and bit an apple, and it don't even say nothing about no apple.
That's another thing, you know. Parts of the Bible, you got this like, you believe in magic?
Do I believe in magic?
Yeah.
I believe people can do certain things if the spirit allow them to do it.
I don't believe in magic.
You don't believe in miracles? You ain't never seen nobody, you ain't never seen
I'm a miracle myself. But
Okay.
see, I'm a miracle in a different way. I don't believe in the type of miracle. See, that's what I was just finna say. They say in the Bible, a man threw a stick on the ground and it turned into a snake. I've never seen that in my life. I've never seen a man stand over a lake and do this and it spread open. Those are miracles I've never seen and I probably never see in my life.
Right, you may not never see it.
Miracles that I've seen. I got a bullet lodged in my skull right here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nigga shot me point blank right in my head. Right. You know what I mean? I'm standing.
And you standing there. And that's a miracle.
That's the type of miracles
But that's the
those
type
the
of
miracles I believe in. But the miracles, the nigga drop a stick on the ground and turn into a snake.
But listen, not only did he drop the stick on the ground and turn to snake, he went into Pharaoh's in his courts, and all his magicians and stuff. They did the same thing, and they said, man, that ain't nothing. We can do that same thing. And then he threw his steak down and it ate the rest of the snakes. But you don't have to eat that. You don't have to deal with that. That's just stories. Are we telling you pork, shrimp, and lobster will kill you? That's the law, statutes, and commandments. He said, you're not supposed to eat pork, shrimp,
Bring it out. Bring it out.
That's right.
That's the number one killer of us. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. I'm gonna show you why the bullet in you. That why we shooting each other at point blank range.
Right.
And hating on each other. That's also in the scriptures. You don't have to deal with it. Like if you wanna look at the scriptures like that, you don't have to deal with none of the stories in the walking on water. You don't have to believe that. But you can't get away from prophecy. You can't understand that we don't know who we are as a people.
That's right.
And that self-hatred that we have, that had to come from somewhere. I'm telling you, I'm going to show you that it's prophesied in the Bible over 2,000 years ago that we were going to be here on slave ships, that we were going to be hating each other, that we were going to be leaving our kids, that we were going to be hating our wives. Give me that, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you.
He said the man that's tender among you, he may not have as much swag, he may not have the you know what I'm saying, the streets swabby, he may not know as much as you know about the streets, or he just may be hating on you. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
And very delicate.
And very delicate, come on.
His eye shall be evil toward his brother.
His eye gonna be evil towards his brother, come on.
And towards the wife of his bosom.
And towards his wife. 70% of our kids raised up in single-parent households.
That's right.
Come on.
And toward the remnant of his children.
And towards his kids. Come on.
Which he shall lead.
Which he gonna lead. Come on.
So that he will not give any of them.
That's all I want. Drop down to verse 68. In fact, drop down to verse 47.
47.
Good right here.
Because thou servest
What's your name,
not
Op?
Josh.
Josh? Joshua. Come on, Joshua. Come on, Joshua. Came out the wood and then led up to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? You got a testimony.
Yeah.
You keep
Yeah.
that.
We got YouTube channel too, huh? We got
Keep
YouTube
on this
channel.
side. Because you are a miracle, Joshua.
Right.
The people need to hear that story.
Y'all be easy.
All right, you be easy.
All right,
I'll
man.
take it easy, bro.
Well, you got a minute word. You get when you fly in, man. We got YouTube channel too.